Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I am standing here atop the rubber duck that we made last episode, which you should totally go watch if you haven't already. But of course this isn't the only thing that we made last episode, as beautiful as it is. Over here in the city we converted this building to be a creeper farm. And in between episodes I've gone underground and have lit up so many caves. So I'm hoping the rates are better and hopefully we will see a creeper fall in as soon as we walk in. Oh, there is? Oh my gosh, there's actually two, okay. I can't reach him. Yo, wait, hold up. This is actually working a lot better than I thought it would. Okay, that's good. Go free cam and just look in here. In case you didn't see this, this was actually pretty fun. You should go check out last episode. It was a good one. Now, last episode we started with a build and ended with a farm. This episode we're going to start with a, not really a farm, but a redstone creation. And then we're going to do a build. Trying to keep you all on your toes. And before you ask, yes, the zombie is a very important part of this bamboo farm. As you can see, it produces very well. All thanks to him. Good job, buddy. So today we are going to be building a storage system, like an automated storage system with copper golems, because this is terrible. It's awful. I hate it. I haven't even been like keeping up with what things are supposed to be. I've just been shoving stuff in random chests. We need to fix that. But before we get into all that, I would really appreciate it if you all would maybe subscribe, maybe hit the bell, maybe hit the like button. Maybe leave a comment, maybe share. YouTube likes these things. It helps push my video out further, so it would be greatly appreciated. Try to put out a Minecraft video a week for you guys, so yeah. My thought was to put the storage system here. However, there's not much room, and behind it I already have decorated, so I don't really want to have to change that up too much. I'm thinking we will put it on this wall, and we'll have to move a bunch of my stuff. And before you ask, no, I don't really have a good idea of what this is going to end up looking like. I watched the tutorial like a couple weeks ago, and I thought it looked good, and I haven't looked at it since. Okay, I've now gathered up what should be all the materials that I need for this, hopefully. Again, I don't know how many modules this is going to make, but we're just gonna hope that it'll be enough. Okay. Okay, so I want a wall here so that you don't see behind it. It's gonna be like 3 blocks tall, I think, and it comes out 4 blocks. So about like that. And then now we can actually start building. Hopefully this shouldn't be too bad. We're gonna do, oh gosh, that's not how you do that. So it's 9 double chests. That's a lot of storage. That's what we need, okay. And then we go back here and then do this and then this. The iron is not necessary. It's just me flexing on you guys. Just want to make that very clear. It's an intentional choice by me. We do that. We dig those away and we path that? Yeah. Okay, and then we take these vines and we put one here? Yeah. Okay, so now we got to get in our dude. I've already got 6 of these from whenever I was trying to do stuff earlier. Just for safety's sake, we're gonna put these up around him, just in case he does some like weird, I don't know. He might be able to escape. Okay, so we do that, and then I'm gonna hit him with the honeycomb, I think. And I believe I'm supposed to put one of these on top here. And with the honeycomb, very nice. So he's locked in there now. Okay, so the next step is, not a big fan of it. Do not take me as something I'm not. We simply need to push him into that corner. Like that. There's no ill will. I love you. Okay, now we come to the actual sortification part of this whole deal. Supposedly, what we're supposed to do, we're supposed to put a chest here, put a hopper going into that chest, and then we put the copper chest here, and then another chest on top of this one, like that. And that should be good. Yeah, okay, you can check it. And yeah, so the idea with this is that he'll check that, and then he'll try to put it in one of those 9 double chests, and if he can't find a place for it, then he'll put it in this chest, which then outputs here into this, which will then be the input chest for our next module. Does that make sense to you guys? I hope so? Maybe? It makes sense to me, I think. I think there's also a way that I could have like it in layers as well. If that's the input chest, then all I would have to do is run hoppers down from the output chest. Of course, then it would have to go right to left instead of left to right, and I don't know if that would work. So if that's his input chest, that's where we need to put our stuff into. So that means that we need to be able to access this. Okay, that's not bad actually. I kind of like that. So obviously I want to be able to just set stuff in there, right? I want to be able to just put stuff in there. I also would like a way to automatically load it from a shulker box. So I think all I would have to do for that is put a hopper leading into it. Now, if I want this to look good, which I do, obviously that's the easiest way. So I could put just another hopper there, and then I could just like say this is a, you know, a thing. Yeah, I just put my shulker box there, it should unload it, and that'll be good. I think. It doesn't look the best, but that should work nicely. I'm kind of wishing that I would have put it all one block down. It's not like you guys see this part of the world very often. It's just me. That being said, I did decorate like a lot of this building. That's one done. So now we would need to... Yeah, so this would get turned into... It's not the right tool. This would get replaced with that. He can't see that, right? You can't see that? Okay. He cannot see that. So what we would do is this. We do more dirt here. And then a vine. And then there needs to be another chain here. Okay, we're figuring it out, and that's going to be another copper chest, not a regular chest. So that's pretty much 2 modules done. I mean, this is going to be slow. Don't get me wrong. And then the guy in the video said it would be slow, which if you want to go watch the tutorial, I'll have it linked in the description. Go check it out. Pretty good tutorial. Apparently this also works in Bedrock, so if you want to try it, build it, whatever, go check it out. Trying to get into a groove, you know what I mean? You gotta get into a groove whenever you're doing this sort of stuff. Place, skadoosh, put in the thing, nudge him. That didn't seem to work very well, did it? Skoosh. There we go. Okay. I don't know why he needs to be specifically over there, but that's what the video says, so I'm just following it. Okay. That's 2. How many more times can I do this? I'll let you guys figure that out in a very quick time lapse. Well, there we have it. I think that's all good. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up my little staircases here. Yeah, that's a lot of chests. In total, we have how many? I should have been counting. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. We have 7. That is the number of completion. So that's actually pretty decent. I thought we'd maybe get 5 in here. Again, I don't really measure these sort of things out beforehand. With my builds, like my looking builds, they are made very carefully with lots of planning. With these, I just kind of find an area and just start chucking stuff in. I'm hoping this will be enough. I guess now what we need to do, first off, I need to sleep. So with these, you basically, golly, did you see that? That was crazy. Basically, we just need to put in what we want to be in here, and then the golems will sort it out from there. So I'm thinking these first 9, we're just gonna do wood stuff. So I think probably the smartest thing to do would be to just craft like at least 1 of everything made out of that wood. So we'll just go up here and like plop in this stuff. And then hopefully if we put it in this chest, little guy should be able to sort that all out. Slowly, of course, but he will sort it out. Is he taking anything? Okay, he's taking wood. Where did you put that? Where did you put that? He's taking stuff out, right? Oh god, what are you doing? Can he not reach those top chests? Did I do something wrong? Oh no. Okay, so I seem to have fixed the issue. I looked it up, and apparently, if a copper golem opens up a chest that is completely empty, it'll just put whatever it has in that chest, no matter what. So obviously, once I have all these full of their sorted stuff, it won't be an issue, but even if you just put 1 item in there, they won't do that, so that's good to know. I'm gonna shove the rest of this stuff in there for him to sort, and hopefully he does it. It seems like they only do 16 at a time, which is extremely frustrating. It's automatic, it's free, this was easy to build, quite cheap. Why did I say it's free? It's not free. I mean, it's kind of, I don't know. For me, it's free. I have all this stuff lying around. I guess I will sort all of these out, and I will see you guys when that's done. I have reached a point where I have to stop, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to get this video done. So we're not done with the video, but we're done. I'm done messing with this. We got to go build that blimp. Now this is what I've come up with so far. Like, this is just, there's so much thought that goes into this and my brain hurts. And I realized an issue with this system, which is obviously it's only a double chest worth of stuff. I have so many chests worth of stuff over there, so I'm still gonna have like a bulk storage for the overflow, but this is what I've got for now. I've got 9 wood types. I feel like I'm missing some. In fact, I know I'm missing the nether stuff, but I don't even have that like farmed yet. So we got these 9. I've got it set up so like this one is the top one, and then the middle one is the middle one, and the bottom one is the bottom one. That works for me. It makes sense for me. So I can be like, oh, I need jungle wood. It's right in the middle. Boom. Oh, I need cherry wood. It's right here. Amazing. I should be able to just start setting these things on top of the hoppers. I added more hoppers just for this initial like run through. And I think I have 4 I can set it on. Yeah, 4. So we're just gonna do that. And those should start flowing in there. Yep. And then little dude's gonna start sorting. This is kind of the stress test. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm not even gonna be here to babysit it. We're just gonna leave that as it is. Please do tell me what I've done wrong here, because I'm sure I've done something wrong. Any thoughts and suggestions are appreciated, because whenever it comes to stuff like this, I have no idea what I'm doing. I just follow tutorials and hope that they work. So if you have any suggestions or ideas, please comment them down below. This is where I realized that I do not have all of the dyes that I need. This is unfortunate. Anyways, I know we need a bunch of pink wool. We're gonna take 9 stacks of yellow wool. We might be grabbing too much. I know we need a lot of pink wool. We probably don't need that much yellow wool. So having examined my build, I need lime wool, light blue wool, and white wool. Now we have plenty of white wool. Yeah, we need a bunch of lime and light blue. Thankfully I've had these guys are light blue. Don't know what I'm gonna do about lime wool. What do you use to get lime wool? I assume I can do just green dye and white dye? You see, if I would have actually been smart and just finished all that with every single color, we wouldn't be running into this issue right now. However, as we have established on this channel, I am not the smartest man. Okay, so I'm gonna get the wool that I need, and then we'll start the build. Okay, we should have... Actually, we don't have... Oh god, I just remembered. Like, I need 5 more blocks that I do not currently have. Maybe I have some in here. Let me go grab those. Okay, now we have everything. I just needed a grindstone, that's it. I guess we're just gonna... Yeah, I already marked it out. Marked it out right here. This is where we're gonna build up. And, we'll see how many times I fall. Thankfully, I can fly now. It is time-lapse time. Do you know what that means? I don't know what that means. There we have it. Look at this big, beautiful blimp. I'm actually very happy with the way this turned out. There was a lot of time spent in creative, not as much as the other stuff, but like there was 90% of the time I was building this, I was like, it just doesn't look good. It doesn't look right. And eventually I finally got it looking good. I think it's awesome. On this side, it says peace. Very nice. And on this side, it says love. Also very nice. Perfect for the hippies. It's kind of cool to see everything from up here. You know, we go free cam quite often to look at stuff, but having like a physical vantage point to sit on and look out at the town is pretty cool. And I'm sure it's gonna look amazing from down here as well. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? It definitely helps the rubber duck not look as out of place. I thought about maybe connecting it to the ground in some way, but I don't think I will anymore. I do think I might make like a little banner that goes out behind it that says something. I don't know exactly what that would be, so if you have any ideas, let me know. I also want to do some like giant balloons that are just, you know, dotted around as well, like some flowers and maybe the heads of the hippies as balloons. I think that could be really fun. I'm interested to see what it looks like from all the different angles. That's awesome. Standing in the square here in front of the church, you just see it real big over there. Dude, that's awesome. I was kind of worried I put it up too tall, but I wanted to make sure you could see it from a lot of different places. That's awesome. This is the sort of stuff that I love making, is like little things like this. I mean, it's quite a large thing. However, this didn't take nearly as long to build as I thought it would. I just remembered my happy guest. Oh no, you can't see him, but I parked him in there. It's just so fun to make stuff like this. Like, I think that's what really helps sell like a whenever you're building in Minecraft, it's so nice to have multiple points of interest that just sort of pop up. You know, like I'm walking on this bridge, it's like, oh, I can see that blimp, I can see that tower, I can see the church, which, I mean, you see the church from pretty much everywhere, which was kind of the whole point. I also planted these, kind of temporary. I don't know, I do like them. I think that they add a nice vibe here. I might make like a custom cherry blossom. Don't hold me to that. I still need to replace these trees. Okay, let's see. I did already take one of these. Okay, now, oh, well. Right. How much has reached here? It's honestly not as much as I thought it would be. But they're moving along, they're doing their jobs. Okay, you can kind of you can see their faces pop out for a little bit. I kind of want to do, at least see what this looks like if I put iron around here. It looks pretty good. We could also put some bulbs under here. Although or like in this thing. I don't know how many I have though, is the thing. And I guess I can just fill in all the rest of these blanks with iron blocks. This is going on for quite some time, so let me finish this up, at least to the extent that I can, and then I'll be back with you guys. Alright. I've done quite a bit of work in here. I mean, it's not finished, it's not perfect, but let's check it out. Got the floor done, looks pretty good, and I did a little pattern up there with those. I think that looks decent. And I've got these little arches here that look kind of neat. Got some beds here so I can sleep. It also just kind of looks nice. I don't really know what I'm going to do above this yet, so I kind of just held off on that. But look, we have a ceiling and like window things. I just did the grates because I accidentally crafted up 3 stacks of those. Yeah, it's looking pretty nice. I guess the last thing that we should do is check our progress here. Oh, 1, 2... Oh shoot, all 3 of them, okay. Okay, I guess I can load up a few more on there and just simply do this. But that's gonna do it for me this episode. I really appreciate you guys watching these. It really does mean the world. I would like to end this year monetized. So really, if you wouldn't care to like, subscribe, comment, share, do all those great things. And honestly, the biggest hurdle right now is watch time. I'm about halfway there. I'm about 1,300 hours, and I need 3,000. So if you guys wouldn't care to just go pop on another video, maybe turn on the whole playlist and just let it run through, that would be really, really appreciated. That's all I have to say. I'll stop asking you guys for things and I'll let you go on with whatever it is you have left to do today. But I guess I will see you all in the next one. And until then, happy gaming and God bless.